COVID has forced us to socialise outside, but the UK's climate isn't great for alfresco living. This is the story of me trying to find the best way of staying warm outdoors. Fire is the obvious solution, but you have to get pretty close to feel any real heat, burn through lots of wood and end up stinking of smoke. The main issue is that ambient heating devices are wildly inefficient. It's no surprise that France have banned patio heaters for environmental reasons. So I turned to the idea of contact heating close to the body instead. First of all, I bought an electric overblanket, but this didn't produce enough heat to keep me warm. Next was an electric blanket off a bed, and finally it felt like I was getting somewhere. The low energy heat behind you slowly builds up and does a decent job of keeping you warm. As an alternative, my dad suggested heated car seat covers, so did a test with one of these and all my outdoor heating dreams came true. The seat covers run off 12 volts from a cigarette lighter socket, so I bought a mains transformer with a cigarette lighter socket at the end, making sure the transformer was powerful enough for 2 seats. I split the power between the 2 seats using a cigarette lighter socket splitter, but you have to be careful to find one that can handle the power. Many of the splitters available aren't rated for the up to 90 watts of current needed, so you have to be careful to check this. If you try this out, just make sure that you never use the seat covers in wet weather and keep all the electronics, including the transformer, away from any moisture. Ideally, the transformer would be kept inside and only the 12 volt elements would be outside. You can keep the connectors off the ground using a bucket or similar. For added safety, I would strongly suggest using a plug-in RCD circuit breaker. 2 seat covers with a transformer, splitter and RCD circuit breaker will cost around £75, so £38 a chair. I put links to everything I bought in the description to this video. In terms of cost to run, I plugged a 45 watt seat cover into an energy meter and calculated that it cost 0.96 pence per hour to run, based on an electricity cost of 14.69 pence per kilowatt hour. So that's less than 1 pence per hour per seat. By comparison, an infrared patio heater like this goes up to 2000 watts, which would be equivalent to 44 heated seat covers. If you have 4 people outside using 4 seat covers, it would therefore be 10 times more energy efficient, assuming you are sharing just one patio heater. The final element to this outdoor heating solution is wearing warm clothes and having a blanket over the top. This is important in terms of trapping the heat. If it gets really cold, an added hot water bottle on your lap is the final touch. I was nervous about putting this video out because it's obviously a makeshift solution and I'm not a qualified electrician, but if ever there was a time to improvise, it's probably now.